Football. Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. They're not interested in kicking it away. They're lining up for an onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Man, these coaches talked about being aggressive, and they were. First quarter, you're going with the onside already. I would say it's a little bit careless, a little bit reckless. Onside kicks are not high percentage, but they went for it, they failed, and now let's see how they respond.
They'll try to get outside. Gets it past the marker. There he goes. What a run. Takes it all the way down to the 11-yard line before he's forced out.
This doesn't happen with just anybody at tailback. You got to do this with a dude, a guy you know can roll. Just toss it to him, let him get out in the open field. He'll do the rest and make big gains.
The Bulldogs just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Makes the grab. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
Man, these plays are really, really simple and really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive gain.
Fans are bringing the noise on first and goal. Trying to barge in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Dogs! They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. It's Aller. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. The Nittany Lions come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to the big tight end. Got it in the middle, it's Reynolds. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. They're setting up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. The Nittany Lions are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Uncorks it. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down. They were ready for the pass. And you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
He'll start this drive firing. Finds his man. it's Frazier. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
In college football, you see this a ton now. You use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
The Dogs can really attack on this second and short. To throw, it's Stockton. Working that left side now. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. Moving closer to the red zone, it's at the 27 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
Well, he did a good job getting to the middle of the field. That's where the offense wanted to attack on that play. He's just got to do a better job looking that football in.
So now it's second and long. Quarterback making adjustments. On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Wants to throw again. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the fourth down.
And the field goal unit will stay put as the head coach decides to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Grab near the marker, it's Frazier. They make the tackle, but he's got enough to give Georgia a first down. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Try to get it to the edge. Smashes ahead. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. And the Dogs trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. Looking for a man. It's Stockton. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown Bulldogs. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking downfield on first down. On the move, he fires. Makes the grab. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
It's way too early in the game to say this is a must score, but man, you've dug yourself an early hole, and this offense needs to capitalize. You're not getting the football after the half, so create some momentum now while you can.
We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. How about that last big play? You're backed up, and now you've got it 1st and 10 from the 46. On the run, it's Allen. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
Looking to pass. It's Aller. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Connection to the right. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Got enough for the first down and wants more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Nittany Lions want to crank the tempo. Right back to the well. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. He's open on the right. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
Man, you see a lot of rollouts, a lot of passing for two-point conversions. How about that, man? Just a little hard-nosed, running the football, being more physical for the two-point conversion.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Now they'll run it on the toss. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Back to throw, it's Stockton. He's going for it all. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, they hooked up Marty Woods for a score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again deep down the field, but it falls incomplete.
He'll throw on third down. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on third down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
Ready to get things going here in the second half as Georgia about to kick it away. And he'll step out of bounds, and that'll be it for the return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Motion from the wideout. To the air on first down. Here's a heat. Catch in the middle. It's Singleton. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
Great job by the QB, finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
From the gun, running back on the move. Makes it past the marker. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness, getting to the end zone. Nice run.
And the extra point puts them on top by 1. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Stockton. Blasted as he lets it go. Makes the catch, it's Belt. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. And the Bulldogs in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
The decibel meter's about to explode. One of the great environments, wide out level noise. Grabbed in the middle, it's Frazier. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Making side adjustments here. Wants to throw on first down. Time to take a shot. And they won't be able to connect down the field, looking for a big-time play. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. He wants to throw it again. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. The Dogs have had a long history of scrappy and efficient quarterbacks. Add a little star power to it, and you've got something working.
You definitely get a little extra something. We see it all across college football. You find that dude at the quarterback spot, it takes you from good to great, and you've seen that with Georgia over the last several seasons.
They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
How hard is that as a linebacker when you're trying to cover a running back on that angle route who runs routes like that, right? He thought he was going to the flat. He was barreling towards the sideline trying to knock that ball away, and all of a sudden he gets crossed up, and that's just too easy giving up that first down. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man.
And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that flip.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Back to pass. Into the end zone. And And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver. So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Trying to pound it in. Touchdown, Georgia! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Here comes the 2-point try. Out of the gun, looking to throw. And the sticky fingers makes that 2-point conversion decision a good one. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Back to pass, it's Aller. Finds his man, it's Hudson. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Looking to throw on first down. Got him downfield. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
Quarterback and receiver on the same page there on the crow route. Nice job by the receiver finding the soft spot in zone and just settling down, making that throw a whole bunch easier.
Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. The Nittany Lions will hustle to the line.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. To the air, it's Aller. Got it in the middle, it's Singleton. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
And the Nittany Lions with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, the running back has it. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. The give to the tailback. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Back back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Trying to make magic with his feet. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
Every possession later in the game means so much more. You start getting the fourth quarter, one-possession games, QB drops back and makes these first downs. These extra set of downs now become so much more important late in these ball games.
The Nittany Lions started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires on the move. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
Man, what a play by the defender. Thrown into the end zone, he swats it away. When a game's this close, this late, that's a play when we look back on this one that maybe helps win the game for this team.
To the air, it's Aller. Buys a little time. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Well, they're running four verticals down the field, and the quarterback's just hoping one of those matchups can win, but you got to give the defense credit. They were ready for it on